So we're finally on our way to see Stephen FURTICK. We just left the house. We're kind of late. We're kind of moody. We're kind of like... We are.
We're not late. We're on time.
We're late. It's 4.
Oh.
We're going to leave at 3 o'clock. So we are pretty late. But it's okay. We're ready to receive. And yeah, see one of our favorite pastors.
We will see, I don't know, not we will see you there, but...
Yeah, you guys are going to come with us. We're going to vlog.
Yeah.
So we're going to try to pick up some food.
Wait, what if the last shall be the first, and the first shall be the last? That's how you say this?
Yeah.
Yeah, so say the last shall be first.
Yeah, so we're hoping we get good seats and stuff. And, yeah, we'll see how we record.
Wait, we're listening to Elevation, you know?
Yeah, we're listening to Elevation Worship, Hype Up. I'm about to say a quick prayer in the car. Yeah, we'll see you guys soon.
We're moving. We're moving. We're moving from death to life. We're moving from darkness to light.
Melbourne, we're getting food because we're so hungry, so we're gonna eat. We're about a mile from the place that we're going to, and yeah, so we're gonna pick up food, eat in the car, and we're ready. So we just got here and we literally parked an eternity away, like 3.5 miles from where we have to go because this event is so packed. So we're pretty much gonna be in the back, but it's okay because we're there to receive. It don't matter where we sit, but we're really far.
Y'all make sure nobody gets towed, right? We are gonna go live. I don't know how this thing works, but we'll figure it out. Where's my 10-year-old son when we need him? No, I'm dead serious. Y'all laughing like I'm not playing.
But I said I see yo hijo de Dios, I ain't got no choice. Yo te canto en inglés y en español. A mi lado yo sigo, preparando la mesa frente de mis enemigos. On the west side,
guys, this line is crazy. Look at that. Woo! All the way up. There's so many people behind us, but I'm glad we made it. We're sitting, and we'll see how tonight goes. You gotta say, yeah, our hubbies might be here. Yes, girl. Give it to me.
You might be bae, who knows, you know? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, baby girl?
My sweat spot.
Huh?
My sweat spot.
Oh. Record for your vlog, you too. You have to do it. Get it?
Hold on. I'll do my lipstick.
Hold your phone. I can do it.
Yeah. You think the people behind us are judging us?
Who cares? Because then Jesus judges us.
No, Jesus doesn't judge.
come sing a few songs and hear a lecture. I know you want a word from God tonight. And so, I want to ask you a question. How many of you, to use somebody, it's like there is a bullseye that is the birthmark of anybody who, especially if you just recently gave your life to Christ, your birthmark is a bullseye. Now, if you don't believe this, when we finish here tonight in about 4.5 hours, not for a minute was I forsaken. The Lord is in this place. The Lord is in this place.
Bro, Muhammad. It's okay.
So it works, right? I ate so many fries.
We just left Zaxby's.
Talk so low. We just left. Yeah, that was amazing. Hey, if you get tired, you tell someone to drive.
I know.
Oh, I'm in the
You're
vlog.
captain.
But I want to drive.
Tayara's
Follow
boyfriend. Follow him. Follow Tayara.
I gotta post more
D-Rod
videos.
vlogs,
I'm sorry,
right?
guys.
Yeah.
Daniel vlogs?
Daniel vlogs. I gotta keep it real.
Yeah, keep it
I
real.
gotta be like a Justine.
Do it.
I wanted to ask you a couple
Oh,
questions.
she wants to ask me questions.
So, let me put some worship music in the back.
No, because remember they're gonna do instrumental
Okay.
because the YouTube purposes.
Oh, okay, sorry.
So
So,
my hair in a
just
bun because
vent a little bit.
I'm gonna vent. My head hurts. Lord, if you're watching this and you believe in the power of prayer, you pray that I don't get any more headaches because I suffer from a lot of headaches, but I rebuke them, you know. So just pray that they don't come against me. Yes, worship wouldn't matter. All right, Crystal wants to ask me questions. I'm
So,
famous.
if you had to pick one worship song that you feel like has connected with you the most, about your process with Christ, does that make sense?
Mhm.
Which song would that be?
So which worship song do I feel like connects with me the most?
Connects with you the most, like that has reminded you of your past?
Of where
and,
it
like,
come
from? Yeah, and where God has took you out.
I think mine would be, I know it's like a basic worship song, I guess, because everyone listens to it, but it's called Pieces.
Oh, yeah.
And I just feel like with my testimony and everything, that's the song that just reminds me of God's love and like how I sought out for the love of like a man for so long, you know, and like the way that God just wholeheartedly loves you and he just doesn't give you a part of him, but God gives you everything.
When and where was it that you knew God was calling you?
So, when and where?
This is Justine 2.0, like,
Yeah,
it's about to get real, probably emotional. I'm just kidding.
yeah, we're getting down to the nitty gritty over here. I knew God called me. I think a couple years, I want to say 2.5, 3 years ago, I constantly just kept feeling like the tug on my heart. Like I just kept hearing the name Jesus, like in dreams, like when I would close my eyes, like I would just always like think of God all the time. Like I grew up, believing in Christ, believing in Jesus. Like, you know, my family is Catholic, so we believe in God, we believe in Jesus. Just the, fundamentals of like a relationship with Jesus is just way like a little bit different on, how I knew. So I always knew about God. I always feared God and I knew God always existed, but I actually like felt him call me like 2.5, 3 years ago. Like I just couldn't stop thinking about Jesus, and it was so weird because I'm like, why am I thinking about Jesus? And it was just like something that I couldn't get out of my mind. Like everything I did, I would just think about Jesus, and it was just in such a weird way because I didn't understand what it meant. My friend Kiara had you know, been like talking to me like, oh, when are you gonna give your life to Christ? Because she had just recently given her life to Christ, and she was like, come on, I want you to do this. And I'm like, nah, I'm good, like, you know, I believe in God, like, what do you mean, you know? Like, it was just the whole concept of giving my life to Christ was just like weird, like strange to me. It was something new that I didn't understand. And yeah, just one day I was just like, I remember waking up and I texted Kiara, and I wish I had the text, because I woke up that day and I wrote Kiara and I was like, I'm ready to do it. I'm ready to give my life to Christ. And I didn't know what that meant. I didn't know where to start. I didn't know how, you know, the process was going to be, or what I was supposed to do, what I was supposed to let go of. But I just knew in my heart that I was ready.
I remember like 2 years ago, or 2.5, like around that time, I think you were just starting, or it was before you gave your life to Christ. I remember you would call me and you would just like, you would be with just the wrong crowd, just people that didn't edify you, people that didn't support you, people that didn't lift you up but only like pulled you down.
Yeah.
And I remember I would just like talk on the phone with you. I was in Puerto Rico for 3 months, living over there with my brother, because I was also going through my process. And something that me and Justine always talk about, it's like,
we go through everything together.
go through everything together, you know, like it's crazy.
Yeah, like Crystal was my like Christian friend that I would like be able to call and just talk about God.
Something about Justine, she was always real with me. She would always tell me like, okay, this is how I feel and this is what I've been doing, and you know, judge me, but obviously we shouldn't judge. But
yeah,
she was always honest with me. She never would like lie to me. She would always, even with me, you know, sometimes you always have that real friend that always tells you how it is, and she's always been real with me, even with herself, throughout her process. She was always like, Crystal, this is what I'm going through, this is what I did, I'm not happy about it, but look, this is what I have. And you know, that's when you have friends, like you always should be honest with them.
You can't be honest with a friend, they're probably not a good
And we met each other at the same, like, we weren't serving God when we met each other, but we started to like make that change in our life together. Romans 8:18, one of my favorite verses is, the pain and the suffering that you're going through now is nothing compared to the glory that's going to be revealed to you in the future. So it's like, that's something that we always should stand by and hold on to, that promise.
Yeah, whatever you're going through right now, it's just temporary. So, you know, it can feel like hell, like literal hell. Like, you probably are in so much pain and suffering, and you know, just know that there is the light at the end of the tunnel if you just like seek with your heart and just know the way out. Because I mean, honestly, if you don't, you won't find that light at the end of the tunnel. You will stay there. And just to know that there is a way out, and that there is a way, and you know, Jesus came, God, you know, came to human form, Jesus, to create that way for us. So yeah, that's, you know, something that
nothing is a coincidence. You know, God is probably talking to you through this message, because that's what we are. We are vessels. We're His vessels, and our purpose is to bring people closer to God, not to convert them to what we believe, but you know, plant that seed in their heart and let God do His thing, because He's never too early and He's never too late. His God. Sorry, it's late, guys. 10:50 to be exact. His time is always perfect. So God's timing is always perfect, and you're gonna get through this, whatever it is that you're going through, whatever addiction that you're going through, whatever process, whatever relationship that's holding you back from pursuing your purpose. You know, just pray and talk to Him as if He's your friend, because that's what He is. He's your friend. He wants to be your father, and He just wants to be that person, that caretaker, that chain breaker, that, you know, mountain mover in your life. And people are humans. People are gonna, you know,
Waymaker, miracle worker, promise keeper, light in the darkness, my God, that is who you are. No, but yeah, whatever you're going through, just know that, you know, maybe it's a test that you're going through, or you know, maybe simply like you're just going through it and you just don't know why. Know that God will use that same thing for His glory, and you know, for your purpose in life. Like, maybe you're going through this so that someone else is able to come out of it too, because you were able to come out of it, and you can share that message and, you know, and help someone else. So even if you feel like stuck, or you know, sad, or whatever, hurt, broken, just know that, you know, for a reason you're going through this, and it's just temporary. And just let the fact that you're able to help someone who's going through that right now push you and be that motivation. Because maybe if someone's not there for you right now, you can be there for someone and say, hey, you know, this is what I was going through, and this is what I did, or this is where I, you know, been through, or where I've been, and, you know, I came out of that, and I want to help you come out of that. You know, sometimes we need to go through stuff to help people that are going through that stuff, you know, maybe at a later time in the future. And, you know, God has called you to be that person and that light in someone else's life, just like he is the light in our lives. So yeah, don't be discouraged, guys. This is just the beginning.
It's just the beginning.
But no, we're gonna focus on the road, kind of chill out. I'm a little tired, so I want to shut off the camera for the rest of the day. But thank you guys so much for coming around.
It was a pleasure being on your vlog.
Thanks.
So thank you for having me.
Yeah.
See you real soon, guys. I'm just kidding. Have a good night, guys.
Bye.